Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about IonQ. No. We're going to use IonQ as an example here, but what we are going to talk about is the bounce strategy in the bear market survival series, probably the last episode here for the bear market survival series. These are strategies that you have to use in a bear market. Maybe we're not in a bear market anymore, we're in a bull market, but the next time we get another crash, another bear market, another downtrend, whatever terminology you want to use, now you know, hey, let me go to the bear market survival series. Let me check this out. Let me see what I got to do so I can make money on the recovery from the bear market and into a bull run and all-time highs. So the bounce strategy. Stocks, they always go higher. The good ones. The good ones just always go higher, right? IonQ hit a high here of 50, came down, high of 84, came down, and we would expect it to go to a new high. That would be expected because it always does this, right? So what does that mean? Well, if we know that every time we get a huge pump, we get a huge dump, then that means there's some levels from the past, some key levels of support that we can use to buy the stock and trade the bounce off of that key level. Let me show you that here. Going to grab my horizontal line tool, and let's just hypothetically, let's say we don't know that all of this is happening. We know this is the top here. We know we have a big support level at around 47, and then it came down to that level, right? It came down to 40s, and that acted as support. And then we got plenty of sideways action around that big level until finally you would know, hey, based on historical patterns, we have another support at 35. And guess what? It did come down there, and then it came down even lower. Unfortunately, you would have seen it gone lower, and you're like, oh crap, where is this gonna settle down? Well, it did eventually settle down at the key level of 27, where it finally bottomed out at around 25.98, and it has been running since then. So the bounce strategy just requires you to look for those key levels of support, and when the price does come down to that support, to that target, right? If we know the target is $25, then we wait for $25. If it misses and it doesn't go to 25, that's okay. All right, you don't play the bounce strategy. You just continue to dollar cost average with your other dollar cost average strategy. But if it does come down to 27, which it did around 25 to 27, you would have bought here. You set a stop loss at the low of 25.89, and it never stopped you. It went up, and you're making money. And you take profit, rinse, and repeat. That's all it is, guys. Because we are always gonna have those patterns. We're always gonna have those key level of supports. Rigetti, same exact thing, right? Back when we started crashing, you would have looked for your key levels. You would have been like, okay, we got big support right here at 20, 21. So you would have been like, okay, well, look at that. Isn't that funny? Look at that. It came down to exactly that level. And look at that. Look at that. It did it again. And you would have just bought, set a stop loss at the low, rinse and repeat, take your profit, and then it comes down lower, and you look for the next level. So you would have gone into the past, and you would have been like, okay, what's the next level after this? 14s? Wow, look at that. It's almost like it just works. Holy crap, isn't that interesting? So there you go, guys. Now you got to study the charts. You got to practice. You got to practice finding these levels. You know, it's called the bounce strategy because you know stocks are going to come down lower in a bear market, in a crash, and you're looking to buy where buyers have shown up in the past. In this case, in the past, they showed up at around 14. They showed up at around 20. So you would expect them to show up again in the crash at those levels because that's where the buyer interest is, right? You wouldn't want to buy up here where the sellers are very interested in taking profit, right? That hopefully that makes sense. That is it for the video. Short, sweet, to the point. I will see you in the next one.